What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel, where we give you all the credit intel you need to grow your wallet. Today, we're going to cover the Navy Fed prepaid debit card. Ooh, I can see your mind already turning, thinking about the credit churning. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. This card is pretty crazy, actually, because it is a prepaid debit card that allows you to fill it with a credit card. Let me say that one more time in case you're slow on the uptick. This is a debit card that allows you to fill it with a credit card up to $10,000, which I don't think there's another card that exists like this in the entire market. I think this is the only one. So total card load is $10,000. And the largest sale that you can make, or point of sale limit, is $3,000 a day. Let's talk about this now. Prepaid debit card is usually good for those who, they are new to the country, or maybe still working on getting their citizenship, or a plethora of other problems. Maybe they've got upside down bank accounts. Maybe they don't even have a bank account, right? That's usually what debit cards are used for. But there's another kind of gray area that exists, which allows you to be able to, let's call it, for a nice way of putting it, repurpose credit card limits. And stagnant credit cards that maybe you don't want to use for certain things, you can repurpose it and reuse it for something that can help you grow. Now, this is controversial, what we're talking about. We're talking about credit card churning, okay? Which is where we're essentially taking credit off of a card and loading it up onto another asset or another card, in this case, a debit card, and then going and using that to either set up pledge loans, or to set up other credit cards, to set up ACHs and direct deposit for bank accounts, to get that history, that transactional history, so that we can then get ourselves into position to get new cards. So this allows you, and this acts as really a building block, so that you can take this money and use it for other things. Okay. So what I've heard is that they're in the process of kind of redoing this. They've got a new chip card that they're going to be sending out. And if I've got the email or the letter that one of our community members, shout out to the Money, if he's gotten it to me in time, well, then you'll see it right now. And if not, well, then you won't see it. But just know that they're going to be redoing this and rolling out chip cards. So let's continue to talk about this, because there's a couple other important aspects. So max withdrawal limit per day is $600. But get this, you can add up to 5 cardholders on this card, and each one has their own separate funds. And so that means that they can actually have their own separate funding source. So if you did want to max this thing out, you could add up to 5 other Navy Fed members onto this account. You guys each load it with a credit card. Boom, there's our 10,000. And then whatever you wanted to do with this. So what I want to do is take a step back here for a second. Is usually those who do really good with credit cards, usually those who do really good with personal finance are creative. That's it. They're not smarter. They're not, got some backdoor guy that they know at a bank or something, even though those things help. It's those who are creative that do really, really well, right? Especially something like this. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've looked at the Navy Fed site, through the Navy Fed site, and then to finally come across a gem like this, you're like, whoa, wait a second, right? And so another aspect that they're going to be redoing is this whole app. So it'll have its own self-sustained app that you can have on your phone, which again just makes this even more powerful, even more usable, right? As having access to all of this on the go. So yes, you can max it out at $10,000. You can do a max purchase of $3,000, ATM $600 per day. Add up to 5 other users to help you get to a higher limit, or whatever your strategy and game plan is, for all of you to be able to get money off of those maybe dead cards, or just cards that you regularly use, but you want to use this stuff for something else. Well, here's your opportunity to do that. And along the way, you can all track it on the app. So each person would have, essentially their own version of the app with the micro of their funds and the macro of the total account balance to a degree. I'm not sure how much access each person really gets on the app. I don't know, you'll have to find out for yourself, but pretty crazy. No monthly or activation fees. Yeah, we already covered the app. And this is available to be used anywhere Visa debit cards are accepted. So you don't really have to worry about then trying to get the money back, the cash back off this card. You just then go and use this anywhere as a debit card. Make sense? So there's all kinds of new opportunities and little side hustles that you could start to do with this, with your credit game. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna let your brain do its thing and come up with different ideas and ways that you could utilize and maximize this. Okay, comment below if you've got experience doing this, or you just want to shout us out for the algorithms. Shout out to D-Money for bringing me this idea and this concept. I love it. This is incredible. So comment below for the algorithms. Like this video, again, gets this in front of more people. The more people who know about this, the more people who get to benefit from it, right? This is how we create positive change in the world to a degree. And then if you're brand new here and you like this sort of thing, hit the subscribe button, bell notification, turn it to all so you don't miss out on future uploads. See you again real soon.